Welcome guys to Indomitable Tech, back with another data visualization video. This is your AIML consultant Shaunak here, and in this video we'll be focusing on Folium. So the Folium library basically is focused around building leaflet maps. So this will be a short video. We'll be checking only 5 aspects of Folium. One is, first we'll be creating a world map. Second, we'll be focusing on a specific part of that world map. And then we have two types of stem maps. First one is toner and second one is terrain. And then we'll see how to add markers to the map. We'll be looking how to add markers to world map, and second to a particular country of a map. And last we will see how to draw a plot a choropleth using Folium. So let's dive in. If you don't have Folium, you can do a pip install for Folium, and once the Folium library is installed, you can import the library, import Folium. So first we'll see how to draw a world map. The code is very simple. You just have to type Folium dot map and execute it, and you will get the world map. If you zoom in, you can see the name of the countries. That's all for the first one. You can save it as world map equal to, and then execute the world map. The same thing. Now moving on to the second one. If you want to focus on a specific part of the world map, you can do that. For example, we are going to focus on England. So you have to provide the location, that is the coordinates, latitude and longitude, and you have to give in the zoom value, how much you want to zoom on that particular area. So England map equal to Folium dot map. By the way, this is the same thing which we did above. The only difference is we are going to pass in the location. You have to pass it in the form of list 55 and -2, and if you execute it right now, it will focus in detail on that particular location. So Newcastle upon Tyne. So it is focusing on that particular Newcastle area. If you want to zoom out, you can give in a zoom value, zoom start 5. So now if you see, we have got the map of Britain, which is England, and you can change that. 3 means it will zoom out, and if you increase the number 7, let's say, it will zoom in. So right now I'll keep it at 5 because it gives a better viewing. So that's how you can focus on a particular area on the world map. You have to pass in the latitude and longitudes. Moving on to draw the stem maps. So two types of stem maps are available, toner and terrain. So toner map is visible in black and white, and terrain map is where you will get a geographical view of that particular map. So first we'll see how toner map will appear. So let us save that in England toner variable, Folium dot map, and then pass in the location 55 and -2, zoom start 5, and this time you have to give in tiles parameter as stem and toner, and execute it. So you have received this black and white version of the England map. Now moving on to stem and terrain map. So let us do the same thing. England terrain equal to Folium dot map, pass in the location 55 -2, and then zoom start 5, and then tiles as stem and terrain, and you will get the terrain map of England. 55 -2, 55 -2. Yeah, and here it is. Yeah, now it is properly visible. map of England or Great Britain, United Kingdom. Now moving on, we are going to make use of a data set. So this particular data set has the latitude, longitude of the countries and latitude, longitude of states in United States. This data set will be making use of while giving the demonstration of how to add markers to the map. So I'll show you what I have done over here. I have this CSV file which I have imported using pandas, and I have prepared one data frame world_df. This has the latitude, longitude and the countries, and another data frame consists of USADF. It consists of latitude, longitude of the states in United States. So I'll show you how these data frames look. So world_df appears like this: latitude, longitude and country, and USADF again latitude, longitude and name of the state. So if you refer the format over here, it is very easy. We just need two lines of code. So first you have to define the parent map, that is the map of the entire for example, in the first one we are going to consider parent map as the world map, and in the second the parent map will be USA. So you have to give the location, so parent latitude and parent longitude, and give the zoom value, and then you have to add the markers. So adding markers is also easy. One line of code, folium.marker, and there you have to pass in latitude and longitude, and pop-up is the text that will appear when you click on that particular latitude and longitude, and then you have to add that particular marker to the map. So you cannot add all these latitude, longitude in an entire list. You have to add it individually. So you have to loop in. If you have a list, you have to loop in so every marker gets added individually. So first let us plot the world map, and then we will mark the countries. So let us save it in world map equal to folium.map. Since this is world map, I don't need to pass in location. And then since we have this world_df, world_lat will let us form two lists. World_lat will be list of the first column, world_df dot latitude, then world_lon will be list of world_df dot longitude, and then I'll just type it as countries. That will be list of world_df dot country column. So first list will be list of latitudes, second will be list of longitudes, and third will be list of countries. So let us execute this. So we will add individually to this world map. So folium dot marker, and the first I'll need to pass in latitude, lon for longitude, and pop-up will be country, and this we will add to we'll add this to world map. And this needs to be done for all these three lists. So we will loop over all these three for lat, lon and country in. Since we are going to loop over all these three lists, we are going to use this zip function over here. So it is an inbuilt function. So world_lat, world_lon, countries, and indent it. So it will loop individual latitude, longitude and country and add it to our world map. And lastly, we will view the world map. And now it is done. So if you see, all these countries have been added. If you click over here, this is Sri Lanka, this is British Indian Ocean Territory, this is Madagascar. Coming over here, this is Iceland, Faroe Island, United Kingdom, Isle of Man, Ireland, Jersey, Andorra, Monaco, France, Spain, and so on. So basically markers are put on the world map as per the countries. Now moving on, this was for world map, and the second example is we'll be plotting the states in United States of America. So this is how the data frame is appearing, and the coordinates for USA are 37 and minus 95. So USA map equal to folium dot map, and let us pass in the locations. It should be a list 37.0902 and minus 95.7129. If I execute just this, it will give us map of USA. I'll just need to define zoom. Let us keep zoom start as 5. Still not clear, so let us zoom out, keep it as 4. Yeah, so now it is appearing, map of USA is appearing properly. Now what we will do, as per the states, we will add the markers. So folium. So before we do that, let me just quickly create the list of USA latitude, longitude, and USA state. So USA lat equal to USA dot USA state latitude, and we will convert this to list, and we'll just copy paste it and replace latitude with longitude, and lastly states. Now that's done. We will use folium to add markers, and before doing that, let us add the for loop for lat lon state in zip USA lat, USA lon, and USA state. And now let us add it individually to folium, to our USA map, using folium dot marker, and pass in the latitude, longitude, and pop-up will be, when you click on it, it will be state, USA state, and add to USA map. And then we will see how USA map appears. So now let us execute it. Data frame has node USA states. Okay, so it should not be states, it should be state. S is not there. Now state. Yeah, so now it is appearing. There was typo over here, typographic error, which I just corrected. So if you see over here, all these states are appearing. If you want to zoom, you can zoom in using the plus or minus, or you can use the mouse wheel as well. So click on the markers, you can see Washington, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Oregon, California. So different states are appearing as per the coordinates and the pop-up. So this was the second example of adding marker as per the coordinates. The last one we'll be focusing on is plotting a choropleth. So this is the step-by-step format which I have mentioned over here. what you have to do, you have to first load the GeoJSON file. So if you don't know what GeoJSON file looks like, this is how it will appear. It is basically a JSON file. It has several key value pairs. For every country, you have the name of the country and the geometry, and geometry is defined as the type of uh, the country and the coordinates. So it is polygon, multi-polygon. So there are several types, and coordinates are also mentioned for every country. This GeoJSON file, you can get it online. I'll also make sure to include this on my GitHub, the link for which will be shared in the description. So I'll first load the GeoJSON file, and then I'll define the world map. And what we will do is we will plot the median age of countries on the world map. So the format for plotting the choropleth is geodata equal to worldmap.choropleth, geodata equal to this GeoJSON file. Data will be the data frame. I'll show you how the data frame appears. And then columns, the first one will be the nominal column, which will be the name of the countries. Second one will be the numeric column, which will be the median age. Then key on is to plot the name of the country. So key on is taken from this GeoJSON file, feature.properties.name, feature properties, then name of the country. And fill color, you can use any. So RD, red, yellow, blue, RD, while, BU, paired. So you can use any. The list is the fill color list is kept on this link. I have mentioned the link over here. If you want to see what options you have, you can just click on it and you can see the different options that you have over here. So if you refer this particular image, these are the sets of colors which you can use. So for example, we are going to make use of this paired option. And lastly, legend, that is the title of the sequential color that will be appearing on the map. So this is the code where I have loaded the GeoJSON file. Then here I have loaded the data set, and here I have cleaned the data set, and I'll just show you how the data set appears. So if you see, let me just increase this first 5 rows. This is the name of the countries and the median age. So let us type in the code. So let us first define the world map, folium.map, and then worldmap.choropleth, and the first option that will be passing in choropleth is geodata, which is our GeoJSON file. Then second one is data will be our mid age. Then we will pass in columns. Columns will be country, first one, and second one will be mid age, that is the median age. Then we will define key on, features properties name, after key on we have fill color, should be feature. Fill color will be making use of paired, and then lastly legend name. Let us give this median age of countries, and then we will execute this and get the world map. So let me just quickly plot it. So if you see over here, this is the sequential color range. The name is also mentioned over here, the title, legend name, median age of countries. It is from faint blue to red. So faint blue is for minimum, and dark red is for higher median age. So if you see USA, Canada, Russia, China have a higher median age. Countries like Spain, if I zoom in, Spain, Portugal, then Germany, Italy, they have even higher median age. Most of the countries in Africa, so they have lower median age. Middle Eastern countries, India, South America, they have a median age ranging from 32 to 37 and 26 to 37. My bad. So this is how you can plot choropleth in Folium. And just to wrap it up, we discussed in all 5 aspects of Folium. So basically Folium is a data visualization library, and you can plot leaflet maps using Folium. And in this video we discussed how to create a world map, how to focus on a specific part of that world map, then Stemann maps, where we saw 2 types of maps, Stemann toner and Stemann terrain. Then we saw how to add markers to the map, and lastly how to draw a choropleth map. So I'll be keeping this notebook on GitHub, and if you want to practice, I'll be keeping another notebook where the code won't be written, but hints and format for writing the code will be mentioned. So if you found this video, please let me know in the comments, and if you like this, please give me a like in at the end of this video. Thanks for sticking by, and this was Shaunak helping you out with another data visualization video. The next video will mostly be on Altair, which will be the last video in the series, and that's it. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.